Welcome to the History AI podcast, where the past comes alive with facts, anecdotes, and a dash of humor. Here are your hosts, Chuck and Marco.
Welcome back to the History AI podcast, folks. I'm Chuck.
And I'm Marco. Today, we're delving into the life of a true war hero, Leo Major. This guy's story is like something straight out of a Hollywood script, except it's all real.
Absolutely, Marco. Leo Major, a Canadian soldier who became a legend. His life was a mix of bravery, resilience, and, let's just say, a lot of stubbornness.
You're not wrong there, Chuck. But before we dive into his wartime heroics, let's rewind a bit. Leo Major was born in 1921 in New Bedford, Massachusetts, to French-Canadian parents.
That's right, but he didn't stay in the States for long. His family moved back to Montreal when he was just a toddler. Now, you might think he had a typical childhood, but...
Hold on, Chuck. When has anything about Leo Major been typical? He was known for being a bit of a rebel, right?
True. He was quite the handful, always pushing boundaries. But that stubborn streak would later become his greatest strength.
Speaking of strengths, Leo was more than just a tough guy. He had a natural talent for languages, speaking both French and English fluently.
And let's not forget his keen sense of direction and sharpshooting skills, which, spoiler alert, came in handy later on.
Definitely. But life wasn't just about skills for Leo. It was also about values, which leads us to why he chose to fight in World War II.
It's 1940. World War II is raging. Leo, feeling a strong sense of duty, enlists in the Canadian Army.
He was part of the famed Régiment de la Chaudière, a French-Canadian regiment. His reasons for fighting? To stand up against tyranny and protect those who couldn't protect themselves.
Noble reasons indeed. But let's get to the action, shall we?
All right, let's zoom in on the battlefield heroics of Leo Major. His journey begins with the Battle of the Scheldt in Holland, a crucial turning point in World War II.
That's right, Marco. The Scheldt campaign was brutal. The objective? To clear the Scheldt estuary and open up the port of Antwerp to Allied shipping. A crucial move for the supply lines.
And in this harrowing backdrop, Leo Major stood out. It's October 1944. Our man Leo, part of the Régiment de la Chaudière, is tasked with recon and clearing German positions near the town of Terneuzen.
But Leo's mission doesn't go as planned. He steps on a landmine, which blasts him into the air, injuring his back, breaking several bones, and worst of all, costing him the vision in his left eye.
Most people would have called it quits after that. But not Leo Major. He refused to be sent home, arguing he only needed one good eye to aim a rifle.
And aim he did. Fast forward to April 1945. The stage is set in Zwolle, a Dutch city still under Nazi control. Leo and his buddy, Corporal Willy Arsenault, are assigned a reconnaissance mission.
But tragedy strikes. Willy is killed in an encounter with German soldiers. Now, any normal person would retreat and regroup. But Leo? He decides to single-handedly liberate Zwolle.
Here's where it gets movie-worthy. Leo starts a one-man rampage. He captures a German vehicle and driver, forcing the driver to guide him around town.
He then goes on a spree, shooting at German troops, tossing grenades, and making such a ruckus that the Germans think they're under attack by a much larger force.
Leo bluffs, deceives, and fights his way through the night. He even burns down the Gestapo headquarters and liberates prisoners.
By morning, the Germans have retreated. Zwolle is liberated, and Leo Major did it almost single-handedly.
For his actions, Leo was offered a Distinguished Conduct Medal. But get this, he initially refused it.
Yeah, because he thought the general awarding it was incompetent. Talk about being principled or stubborn, depending on how you see it.
Leo Major's acts of bravery and his sheer audacity in the face of overwhelming odds are the stuff of legend. It's not just about what he did, but how he did it with courage that almost seems superhuman.
Truly a tale of battles and bravery, Chuck. Leo Major, a one-man army, the embodiment of heroism and defiance.
Post-war, Leo led a quieter life. He married, had children, and worked as a pipe fitter.
But his legacy lived on. He became a symbol of courage and resilience. Not just in Canada, but around the world.
From the mind behind the History AI podcast comes an electrifying journey into the past. A ripple through time, Franklin's folly. Dive into a tale where Benjamin Franklin, America's beloved inventor, takes an unexpected journey through time. But with his leap, he unleashes a powerful ripple. Now, with dark forces lurking in the shadows, harnessing this energy to shatter and enslave the world, it's a race against time. Will Franklin fix the future? Or will history rewrite itself? Uncover the secrets. A ripple through time, Franklin's folly. Time has never been more fragile. On Amazon now. Welcome back. Leo Major's story is a testament to the power of one person's courage and determination. He didn't just fight battles, he inspired future generations.
He passed away in 2008, but his legacy lives on. He showed us that sometimes, one person can make a huge difference.
And on that note, thank you for tuning into the History AI podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and share.
Until next time, keep exploring history and uncovering the heroes among us. This is Marco
and Chuck, signing off. Stay curious, folks.